Liberals have been in overdrive imposing their worldview in all societies, it seems. From threatening to take children from parents who believe in tradition, the tradition of there being only two genders, and by tradition I mean the biological reality, to them basically thieving hard-earned American Christian tax dollars to force this trans cancer in other countries. Truly evil. One of the things they have been hard at work to do is cancel motherhood. And they've been coming at this from many angles, from abortion and propaganda to straight deconstructing what a mother even is. Judges and doctors can't even speak matter-of-factly about what a woman is, and claiming sometimes men can get pregnant. They want to force another word boycott and use the term chest feeding instead of breastfeeding. They think it's normal for two men to buy a baby farmed in a foreign womb. I use the word foreign not to give emphasis to there being a difference in the humans involved, but rather to give the impression the baby is an expensive commodity to be imported for consumption. And the consumption being the selfish need to validate a sterile, abnormal cosplay. They have encouraged women to act as if the role imposes no hierarchy of obligation. When you melt away the most pertinent obligations down to its core, it would be survival, at the very least. Then they remystify the role, only when it becomes politically useful. This video isn't about condemning one woman, it's about exposing how meaning is dismantled and then reassembled on demand. If motherhood is sacred, then it must be binding before tragedy, not merely invoked after tragedy. A culture that empties a role of obligation cannot suddenly appeal to its sanctity when it becomes politically advantageous. This selectivity creates a moral incoherence and real-world harm. And finally, this is about refusing to let emotional appeals override democratic decisions. We used to understand women as the weaker gender, and certain privileges were given to us because it was understood we were vulnerable. We used to regard motherhood as a high calling because we understood it came with being self-sacrificing. The feminists stripped us of both those things. Women are not the weaker vessel, they say, and you can be a selfish mother. Now, when it suits them, they want to use the emotional title of weaker gender or sacred mother when it can cover up their terrorism and emotionally manipulate a demoralization of their opposition, such as the Minnesota woman who should have been a mother to the child she birthed, instead of thinking her untrained, lame self was supposed to be confronting dangerous men in a dangerous job. It's actually idiotic. It is completely devoid of common sense and decency. She unironically wasn't a mother. She was a birth giver or a surrogate, an egg donor, a breeder, a chest feeder. A real mother knows her first job is staying alive to care for her child. She hated her kid. You see, love and hate is born in actions, not feelings. The actions will show what the feelings are actually tied to, whether they are for the care of the child or validations for one's own self. This is shameful and pathetic. I hope her son finds himself in the care of a woman who will put him first.